All right, folks, I guess I should do this one too. So, I did it on Valentine's Day. I got to watch Kyuuranger, the episode 1. This one was hard to freaking damn track down. What the heck? I mean, yeah, seriously, it's like, what the heck? Yawn. Well, anyways, seriously, man, what the heck? It turns out that Kyuuranger, it's not, the good news is that Power Rangers, they don't actually reveal everything, but sadly they reveal everything. And I guess you could say they both have the same thing of where it's like, we reveal everything. Let's go with Power Rangers, for instance. I know it's Kyuuranger we're talking about, but let's go with Power Rangers. So when they showed the promo and get everyone hyped for Ninja Steel, they showed everything. They showed the 6 Rangers Zord. They showed the extra Zord. They kept the final Zord. That's the good news. They kept the final Zord. They did not show the 6th Ranger. That's good. Yeah, but sadly, you'll get a hint of what he would be. And you already will know that he's going to be a Gold Ranger. It's like, yeah, you already know. But what they expect you to do is stay and watch what happens, you know? Stay and watch what occurs, you know? It's like, yeah, you gotta stay for the story. Yeah, we showed you all the Zords and get you hyped, but you gotta stay for the story. Same with these guys, but with Super Sentai, this time around, they just spoiled everything. It's like, we see every single person. We see every single Ranger that's gonna be a Ranger. Every single person is gonna be a Ranger. And I'm like, I would rather go in blind, not knowing a single thing. At least the good news is that they're not all together. That's the good news. So it turns out it's going to be a search thing. They're got to search and look for 9 Rangers. So far, they have 3. Then by the end of this first episode, they have 2 more. So it's 5. So now they got to look for 4 more. And it looks like the next episode, they might actually find the Gold and Silver Ranger. But I just have to say, if they would go blind, if they just would have the Red Ranger, I don't know. I would say they should just, I don't know how to do it. I don't have no idea how they could have done it. I mean, yes, it's cool that they showed that there's going to be 9 Rangers. Holy freak. But on the other hand, it's kind of like the whole part of, I would have preferred not knowing what's going on here and then dive right in. And when it's revealed that, holy freak, there's another Ranger, holy freak, there's another Ranger, or you have to actually think and be like, they need 9 heroes. So that means there's going to be 9 Rangers? Oh, man. And then you won't really know what colors or who they're going to be, which sadly, we know everything. We know everything. But at least the good news is that the story of how this one girl who calls herself Orion or something. Well, anyways, the Pink Ranger, it's going to be interesting how she's going to become a Ranger. That's going to be interesting. Now, as for the series itself, the first episode, it's like, it's crazy, man. The Red Ranger's crazy and somewhat kind of annoying, you know? The Ninja had the same problem. And Dino Charge, it's like, holy frick. So does that mean that every single time the Red Ranger is going to be annoying as fuck? Bandai / you got Saban's who's going to be like, yep, the Red Ranger's crazy. We picked that season. It's like, yeah, that's what they're doing for the last 2. The last 2, they did it. Go Busters, technically, yeah, the Red Ranger was a little bit crazy there, but it was because he had a fear of chickens. Yeah, put that over your mind. Fear of chickens. Kyuuranger, the Red Ranger was serious. He had a good story. I mean, yeah, the Megazords is whatever, but still, the Rangers have good stories. There's a big, good story in there. But sadly, I think one guy was right. They're going to skip. They're going to skip Kyuuranger and go for Kyuuranger. Oh, man. And the funniest part is that so far when it comes to Power Rangers, I know it's Kyuuranger, I know it's Kyuuranger talk, but Power Rangers, on the other hand, they never had an Orange Ranger. And Kyuuranger and Super Sentai period, they already had 3 Orange Rangers already. We skipped out in the first one in ToQger. So as they skipped Kyuuranger, that would be the second Orange Ranger that they skipped. So that means that for everyone who's a kid is going to be like, oh, the first Orange Ranger, oh my gosh. And yeah, that first Orange Ranger that the US is going to get, he's just going to have a Megazord. He's just going to have a Zord. If they would have with ToQger, the Orange Ranger actually got to have a Megazord of his own. And that's what Orange Rangers deserve. Well, at least the first time you get an Orange Ranger, that's what you kind of deserve, especially if he's the sixth Ranger. But instead, no, that's what's going to happen. But anyways, yeah, so the Red Ranger is a little bit annoying, kind of like what happened in Ninja. and in, yeah, what turns into Dino Charge is like, yeah, the guy's annoying. He's going to get better, and I do have to admit, the story actually is pretty good because I think without him, they wouldn't have found anyone. Yeah, so the Red Ranger shows up. The Red Ranger did some stupid stuff, and it's pretty funny the fact that he crash landed and just killed so many freaking minions. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I mean, that was pretty funny. And he says he want to be a ranger, and then wow, I mean, it's intense as well because the Red Ranger almost died. Yeah, the bad guys threw the Red Ranger in space when they went to the second planet, and almost suffocated in space until, well, the red power. I knew the red power would come in time, and yep, it did. And there you go. He's a ranger, and the Blue Ranger wasn't a ranger yet, and he lost his fighting spirit, but because of the Red Ranger, it inspired him to do it. I guess it kind of would be a push. If the Red Ranger wasn't there, it kind of would have been a push for the Blue Ranger to do it. But the Blue Ranger got irked and would actually realize, well, his freaking key piece or globe / spear actually will realize he's worthy as soon as he gets his fighting spirit back, which I think he wouldn't have gotten in unless the Red Ranger was there. So it was pretty cool how they had the Megazord, because I thought time was going to be up, and I'm like, oh, they're not going to even have the Megazord in the first episode. But nope, it sure showed up. And they showed that the freaking Megazord can act okay even without its legs. And I'm like, what? Yeah, so yeah, he could still fly without his legs. Kind of like what happened in Gokaigers. But they had a freaking car fused with it. And a lion fused with the Megazord. Let's see. That's about all that needs to be mentioned is the fact of, yeah, the Megazord. Pretty cool. Yeah, the Megazord is pretty cool. No hands, though. I'm a fan who actually like having hands, in Megazords. Even though when it comes... No, Georgia would actually have hands. Yeah, he would actually have hands. That's the cool part. Kyuuranger, he wouldn't have hands. Go Busters, he would have had hands. Anyways, yeah, it's outer space and everything. And one thing you did have to catch up on, which is kind of interesting if they would do it, and chances are, oh yeah, Bandai America's like money, money, money. It looks like when it comes to those globe pieces, there is going to be 88 globes in all. Yes, you heard me right. 88 globes in all. Oh, fuck. Oh, are they going to have a field day with that? Oh, 88. And then, yeah, you know what Bandai America is going to do, folks? They're going to smack it down and say, let's put some legendary Rangers in this. And that's when I'm like, oh, God, no. It's like, just take the 88 and be happy with it. But nope, you know what they're going to do. You're not going to do. Especially since it's getting to the point of where they're going to actually get to the 25th anniversary. Oh, freaking jeez, man. It's like it's no idea how to even work this anymore because they're doing for every 2 years. And now it's like, yeah, the freaking mixing of it sucks. It sucks. Let's just admit 2 years for one series. It sucks. It sucks badly. But the toy line is okay with it, though. The toy line is happy about it because that's the real reason why they're doing that crap. So anyways, Kyuuranger, episode 1. Kyuuranger episode 1 was like out there, but Kyuuranger period is out there. But I do have to admit, it is very interesting. Like I said, the sad part is the fact of who's going to be the Rangers. And yeah, you have to stay tuned to find out how they get into it, how they become Rangers, how they actually will be found out. Which I'm like, that's okay and all, but I prefer, yeah, but I prefer being completely clueless. And that's the messed up part about Power Rangers too. Is like you would like to be completely clueless, but technically they're worse because they're gonna reveal all the freaking Megazords that's gonna be there. Hopefully they won't show the final, but I doubt they will actually have control over that. Yeah, they're as bad as Sony at times. So, anyways, yes, Kyuuranger, pretty good season so far. It is out there, but I am kind of glued to it because I kind of want to see how things go, how things end up. So, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another. Well, actually, no, not one of this content. This would just be one episode and we're done. If by some craziness lots of people thumbs this up and say lots of comments and everything, then I would consider doing episode 2. But for right now, this is where it ends. Thank you for watching.